best thing about being a boxer is he opens doors at the same time he opens legs. I'm joking.
Emily, don't listen to this. You didn't mean it. My God. Let him choose what he wants to do.
No. I'll choose for him. No.
Daddy knows best.
You might take it the wrong way, but the black culture, we like, you know what? I want to be better than my dad.
I guess it is every father's dream to be like them. I mean, if I had a daughter, I'd kind of want them to be like me.
On Love Island.
Yeah.
We have some questions for you from some of our girl listeners. We want your advice, okay?
A man's opinion.
They say it's just friendship, but she sends him memes at 2 a.m. and calls him by a nickname only she uses. Am I being insecure, or is this emotional clinginess disguised as nostalgia?
No, it's not. It's just, you know what everybody's problem is?
Hello and welcome back to The Girls Next Door with us, your neighbours and hosts. I'm Wallis Day.
And I'm Francesca Allen, and we have got our first male guest in the neighborhood today, boxing legend Derek Chisora.
Woo!
Woohoo!
I was surprised when you guys invited me.
Why?
I don't know.
Do you know what? I thought Derek has always got the best advice whenever I'm in the gym. Whenever I come with my worries about me and Ed or any of my other friends asking for advice, you are pretty good. So I feel like this is the place for you, to be fair. This is the neighborhood you need to be in.
I enjoy giving people advice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I look at it like I give them bad advice and good advice. And that way you can choose which one you want to go with.
Great, okay.
Yeah.
So you were at Agony Uncle today.
Hell yeah.
So Agony Uncle in the neighbourhood.
Yeah. I actually remember when I first met you, Derek, in Hampstead High Street.
Yes.
You welcomed me into the high street. You're the first person that actually approached me. He said, "Are you Francesca Allen?"
Yeah, because that's that whole summer I spent it watching Love Island with my daughter and my wife. And I'm always spotting people in Hampstead.
Yeah.
And then I spotted you, and then suddenly I made you friends with my wife.
I know.
Yeah, I was like, come here to my wife. Like,
Yeah.
come here. You need to start training her.
Yeah.
And then from then you guys swap numbers. And from then you guys are like besties now.
She's the best PT.
I know, you tell me.
Yeah. I keep saying that we need to go to the Reformer Pilates together.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. It's right in the high street. Honestly,
Yeah, it looks
she's
so
amazing.
nice.
Yeah, well, she's the best PT. At the same time, she brings all her kids to work.
Does she?
Yeah, she does, yeah. But it's good. It's a family gym, basically.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
nice.
so there used to be a restaurant. And then we got out in the basement and then just put weights in and stuff like that for her.
Oh, wow, that's
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah.
That's so special, especially in Hampstead.
It's quite cool.
Nice.
Exclusive.
I was going to
baby.
say.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
you're in.
one of the
I made
founding
it.
members.
I made it.
Why not?
So, Derek, how would you describe, who you are and the kind of career that you've had?
I don't know. I got into boxing knowing that I'm just boxing for the time being, and then suddenly I realized I was okay at it, and I realized people love me, and I'm like, oh, wow, I didn't realize this. And then I start selling out stadiums, arenas. I'm like, wow. And plus the money is good as well. And plus, the best thing about being a boxer is it beats being a football player.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The best thing about being a boxer is two things.
Wait, can we guess?
Go on.
One, no one fucks with you.
That's no one fucks with you either way. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Better than being a footballer.
You're solo. Is that a positive? That it's like you're a one-man
Yeah,
sport?
it's you by yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for me was that if I phone up, say I'm going somewhere, if the restaurant is packed, there's a space already.
Love.
If the chef was not making that special that day, you'll make it. Now I'm coming now.
We need to go for dinner with you,
I know.
Derek.
I might just start calling places and saying Derek Chisora is standing up.
No, yeah, 100%. Yeah, because it's just like the royalty of being a boxer is unbelievable.
Wow.
Yeah. It's different from being a football player or anything. When you're a boxer, you meet presidents, royalty, leaders of different worlds. It's just amazing. It's one of those sports which is like, it opens doors.
Yeah.
At what
Oh my
age did
gosh.
you realize that you wanted to be a boxer?
About 18.
Okay.
Around 18, when I was 18, yeah. I just realized, you know what? Yeah, I can do something with this.
Oh my gosh. That's quite young to like know what you want to do in life.
No, because everything else I was doing was not working out. I was getting arrested and everything. Yeah, so it was not working out.
You're right, yeah.
Trying to be a criminal, that was not great. So I was like, oh, damn. So what am I going to do? Then let me just carry on this boxing, and then it paid off.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That's amazing.
Discipline.
Yeah. Would you say that you're a very disciplined person?
Yeah, if I want to be, yes.
And is it hard during off seasons to kind of keep that discipline in your life?
It's quite hard if you for any athlete, to be honest with you, because somebody who works a 9 to 5, yeah, I would say it's much better than being an athlete.
Discipline.
Yeah, discipline, because he knows he has to go to bed at a certain time, wake up and do a 9 to 5. He knows what he's having for lunch. He knows what time he's gonna get home for dinner. He knows when he's gonna hang out with his friends. But being an athlete, sometimes you get couple of days off, and that time kills so many things. Like okay, it's my day off today. I'm gonna have this. I'm gonna eat this. I want to go here. I'm gonna do this, and then suddenly your cortisol, everything drops down, and then you have to wake up again and train, or you either go smoke some weed or something like that. Yeah, but for me, sometimes it's hard because I'm a human being.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's hard. It's just crazy. Sometimes I do things called Happy Fridays at my house.
Happy Friday.
Yeah.
What's Happy Fridays? And can we come?
Oh, yeah, trust me. Every Friday you don't drive. you come on a Uber, and you go home on an Uber.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm down to get driven, chauffeur driven.
Yeah, because Happy Friday is just crazy.
Get the minibus there from my Wallis.
Exactly.
Climb from the gym.
Yeah, the
straight
communal minibus.
to the Chisora household.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's just madness, Happy Friday.
So how do you balance that then?
That's the thing, though. That's very scary.
Yeah, right.
Like I woke up on Sunday.
So you didn't even know what day it was?
No, I'm trying, because on Friday we'd have a good Happy Friday, a good one, yeah. Man, loads of people were there, food, some people were drinking wine, some people were smoking weed, mushrooms. It was good.
Yeah.
Derek, what do you mean? We're just drinking.
Derek, I'm with you. I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it here. You can't do it here.
And then I woke up next morning, I said to my wife, we need to stop smoking weed. We need to stop. And we said, we're done. Yeah. We went to Oasis at Wembley.
Yeah.
Me and my boy Aaron, his missus, my missus. And I'm like, Aaron, you look happy. Because, I'm on mushrooms. I'm like, give me some.
24 hours, Derek.
They were 24 hours.
Not even.
It was 5 hours, so something like that, yeah. I get home, and then I said, the wife goes to me, I'm going to bed. I'm like, I got that joint, because I know, let's slide it up. And then we say, this is the last one. The last time I'm smoking weed. But
it's medicinal, it's fine.
yeah, it's medicinal, yeah. Because I had a back problem, that's why.
It's natural, it's just plants.
So obviously when you are training for a fight, is these things like off the table? Like you're just completely focused? Because obviously you have to make weight, right?
No, I don't make weight. I'm fine. But I like to lose weight for my own stamina, basically. Because when you go weight on, when you chuck 5 punches, it's like you chuck 25 punches and you're tired.
Because you're carrying. Yeah.
You don't want to be tired in a boxing ring because you can't hide anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, because all the cameras are on you and all the 20,000, 50,000 eyes are on you. So you can't get tired at any time. You have to keep going.
Yeah.
So when you get tired, basically you're fucked.
Damn.
Do you feel the pressure from being watched by so many people? Because obviously you are a big name. You are a heavyweight legend. When you walk into the ring, is it something that spurs you on, or is it something that kind of can make you feel a bit nervous? Like, what are the emotions that are coming through before you enter the ring?
My 2 emotions I always do, I was like, fuck, why am I doing this again? Why? And then I get in, I'm like, fuck, we're back.
Yeah.
We're back.
It's too late now.
And then I hear people, oh, Derek Chisora. I'm like, oh, wow. I'm like, this is it.
Yeah.
And I buzz off that. And then after the fight, it's the most depressing situation ever.
Really?
Yeah. After the fight, because for the last 2 months, you had a program. You're waking up at a certain time, you're going to bed at a certain time, you're eating certain food. You had a schedule. You program your brain. You're going to the gym at this time. You're doing this. You're doing this. You're doing that, and then suddenly you have a fight. You're up here, and then suddenly you drop. And you get into depression mode, win or lose. You're like,
Really?
Wow.
yeah.
Even
You're
if
like,
you win.
yeah. You're like, oh my goodness. And people are like, rest. Thank you. But as an athlete, any boxer will tell you, we don't want to rest. We just want to do something. Yeah, so it's quite hard for me at that time.
But would suppose it's like a high.
Yeah, it's like a high, but it's better than a high. It's better. I'm telling you, you don't understand. It's amazing.
Yeah, get Kes on the phone,
Yeah.
Derek. Line us up.
Yeah.
Ed would love me to do that.
Do you reckon?
Oh, he says it to me all the time. Because I've like done a little bit of training when I was younger. And I actually got approached to do ABAs when I was like 17.
Did you?
Yeah, Derek, I don't want to like...
She's like, I'm the real star here, sorry, but
Who can get you a good opponent?
I kind of like how my face looks right now.
I
Yeah?
was gonna say, you're too pretty.
Yeah, I mean, I don't feel like breaking my nose and rearranging it.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's what...
Okay, so where are you at in life now? So you've got kids.
I got kids, I got wife.
We know that you was a girl dad for very long, but you've just welcomed a baby boy into the household. How are you finding
Congrats.
that different from raising a girl?
In a way, you were given girls first if you're a bad person. In a way that if you're a strict parent, yeah, to soften you up for the boy to come.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I believe if I had a boy first, I'd have been very hard on him. To like, you have to balk if you do this. So now I had 2 girls first. I'm more soft, I'm more easy, I'm more calm. Because I believe if I had a boy first, I'd have said, yo, we're going running right now. We're doing this. Yeah. Because I would have been so excited of having a boy. But God blessed me with 2 girls first. And I had to be a girl dad, wearing pink,
Taylor Swift concerts.
getting put makeup on my, things like that, yeah.
wait, really?
Go to my girls to Taylor Swift, I wore the pink cowboy hat, I do.
You are very good.
I do
girl
everything
dad.
for my girls.
I can
I do everything for my girls, So I think that was more like, let's give this guy 2 girls first. Let's soften him up a little bit. And then we'll give him a boy later. Now my boy, I'm like, yo, what's happening, bro? You good?
Yeah.
He's so cute.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh my God, he's
how old is he?
gorgeous.
1.
Oh, he's so cute.
Yeah.
He sits in the corner and he watches me doing like all my deadlifts and everything.
Oh,
He's
does
just
he?
like...
He loves the ladies.
Oh.
No, he loves the ladies.
I
No,
can't
no.
blame him with Fran around.
I thought
No,
he
you-
was just observing on the techniques.
No,
but...
he loves, you don't understand. We go to a restaurant. If we sit next to a table with a dude on, he's like, man, we're not saying yeah. He's like, and we move. Oh, he starts waving at the girls. Yeah, I'm like,
Little ladies man
yeah,
already.
he's a ladies man.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
To be fair, he always really smiles whenever I see him. Like
Yeah.
he does actually really smile at the
He,
girls.
like, he likes to get them.
Oh.
Yeah. So basically, so now I got a boy now, so I'm excited. I want him to be a boxer, but he's a good looking fella. I don't think he's gonna be a boxer though. I'm a bit nervous, but
Do you think it helps though to be good looking in the boxing industry? Like, does that help with your career or personality?
I would love him to be a boxer, yeah,
Mhm.
but I don't need his mom to be like, oh no, he's too good looking. We don't want him to be a boxer. I want to push him to boxing, but not yet. Later on down the line, like when he's like 16.
Let him choose what he wants to do.
No, I'll choose for him. No,
Daddy knows best.
Damn right, I've done it already. I want to choose it for him, 100%.
Oh my goodness.
Why is that? Why do you want him to be a boxer?
The legacy,
Okay.
legacy.
But what about with like Eubank Jr.?
You see, that is better because his dad, Chris Jr., Chris Senior, and Chris Jr. are doing very well.
They are, but do you think there's an
and Conor
element...
Ben as well. And
Yeah.
it's an element of like, you don't push your kids to that, but if you direct them and you show them, they want to do it. So my job as a parent now is like to direct my daughters first the right way, the right path, to tell them to look after themselves and respect themselves as ladies. And my son is like, respect everybody around you, but this one when you do. Yeah, you will see. But you never know.
But do you ever think that there comes a pressure as a child to maybe not live up to what your parent has achieved? There's like a lot of pressure around having the same job, especially where you're in the public eye.
No. I have to say this, and I don't know if maybe you might take it the wrong way, but in the Black culture, we thrive for that.
Okay.
Yeah. In the Black culture, we like, you know what? I want to be better than my dad. And as a parent, as a Black parent as well, you be like, you know what, son? I dare you to beat my records. You know, now we're having a debate. Now we're having a debate now.
Okay.
That's what we thrive on. But I don't know on the other culture why I don't understand. But in the Black culture, it's more like, you know what? If you're going to do this, you do better than me.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm going to help you to do better than me.
Yeah.
Suppose you have all the tools for them to be as successful, if not more successful than what you have done, because you've already kind of been there.
Yeah, 100%.
And I suppose it's kind of cool. I'd be like kind of proud, like,
yeah,
my dad.
Yeah, I would be.
I mean, like if you look at it, like you know, Conor Ben and his dad, he's a proud guy. You know, you can see with Conor Ben and his dad when they go running together, they're racing.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes they spar together. It's built that bond.
For sure.
Yeah. See, I'm going to do better than what you did. You know, so, but.
I guess it is every father's dream to be like them. I mean, if I had a daughter, I'd kind of want them to be like me.
On Love Island.
Yeah. You know, I mean, just a funny, all-round caring kind of gal.
I love it.
Yeah.
Derek, we have some questions for you from some of our girl listeners. We want your advice, okay?
A man's opinion.
Yeah. My boyfriend's ex is still in his close-knit friend group and is active in their group chat. They say it's just friendship, but she sends him memes at 2 a.m. and calls him by a nickname only she uses. Am I being insecure, or is this emotional clinginess disguised as nostalgia? Face says it all.
No, it's not. It's just, you know what everybody's problem is? I mean, like when you go out with a man or a man goes out with a woman for 10 years and they break up, does that mean they can't talk anymore?
Yeah.
Why?
No, I'm saying we were just talking about this, about exes on the last episode.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
And how important it is if you want to keep them in your life.
Yeah, you keep them in your life. For that, I wouldn't bother about that. I wouldn't worry about that. It's simple. You know, they're friends.
Yeah.
You're the one who's laying right there next to her. So
True. What if they're being inappropriate and they're kind of like making it their business to like, you know, home in on your man?
they're not. He'll be a silly man to go back there if he broke up there.
Okay.
Yeah. But if you got something good with him, I don't believe they'll go back there. Like for me, my ex-girlfriend invited us to her wedding, me and Emily. You know, but the reason we couldn't go because I had a fight. But it's just cool.
Yeah, because you want to see people that you've either loved or still care about happy, right?
Yeah.
And thrive.
I mean, like, let's say if you see your ex-boyfriend, one day you're out with your husband, and then would you go say hello to him? How would you say hello? Would you say hello like this, handshake, or would you say, hug, how have you been? How are you? What's going on?
Probably not.
I was going to say,
My exes, probably not. I'd just be like, oh, hi, you're all right, yeah.
And then that's it.
Yeah. Like, sling your head.
That's quite sad, though.
I don't know. I just don't think I would ever have any common interest with my exes.
It depends how you broke up with them.
True. I was an arsehole.
Yeah, it depends how
It doesn't surprise me.
Depends how you broke. Because remember, you have to understand, I'm sorry to put this in your podcast, but...
Oh, God.
Because I'm about to go deep.
What's coming now? We've had cocaine, we've had shrooms.
I'm about to go deep on this, yeah. I mean, like... You know, just remember all the good times you had when you're fucking blowing him off or you're kissing him and all that shit. And then suddenly you see him on the road, you don't want to say hello to him anymore?
Yeah, because my spine would shiver. Thinking of them memories, I'd be like, oh, God,
it's just, you know, it's quite sad.
Someone take me to the church and wash my mouth out with holy water. That guy was a sin.
Oh
No, you
my-
don't mean it though.
No, I don't mean it. I actually don't give a shit about any of them guys.
No, I'm not saying about you. I'm just saying in general, basically.
Yeah. And obviously no hard feelings. I mean, if there was, then if I felt anything, then you wouldn't be able to move on with somebody else.
Exactly.
So,
But
I
it's
agree.
about saying hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
Hello?
Yeah.
Okay. But what about this one though, actually? This one's about exes.
Ooh.
My boyfriend claims he doesn't use Instagram much, yet somehow manages to like his ex bikini pictures within 10 seconds of them being posted. Is he haunted by a ghost or just deeply committed to his explore page?
Boy, bye. Bye.
Bikini pics. Derek, come on.
You know what? Yeah. I might get into trouble with this one. Yeah.
Stop trying to defend the boys.
I'm not defending the boys.
You're wrong.
There's nothing wrong with liking pictures.
Oh, Derek.
Right. To be fair, I agree with you in that.
There's nothing wrong with
There's
liking
nothing
pictures.
wrong with liking pictures.
It depends.
However,
It depends.
What's
you know,
in the pictures?
You know. Let's be
X
honest.
and T's.
Okay, let's be honest about this. Yeah. In your lifetime, you probably had one guy or one female who's actually rocked your world in sex life, basically in bed.
Oh, I've been lucky then.
Yeah. And there's always
Every
one that
single
guy in the
one.
background. But you don't get married to him. You don't yeah, you understand? So you never maybe that's the one. You just
That
like
you're
it.
liking?
Yeah, maybe.
Derek, I can't condone this. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to disagree with you here.
Why not?
Because I would just
I'm
be
gonna have to
like,
as well.
it's so unnecessary.
But it's-
Have a look. You haven't got to like.
But you can like as long as
Publicly
not.
for
everyone
Is he
to see.
commenting? He's not commenting though, is he? He's not saying, "Oh, you look
You're
nice."
still saying, I like that
No,
shit.
he likes
Yeah,
it. He's
yeah,
just,
yeah, yeah.
listen.
She's going, you don't know how the girl's brain works. You know she's going to all her friends saying,
No, that's all right.
he still likes all my pictures.
It's all right. It's all right. Listen, there's nothing wrong with liking. There's nothing wrong with liking. I'm telling you.
Derek, you're still not giving us good advice. This is all terrible.
This is all awful advice, Derek. We want you to give these girls advice like they're your daughters.
Yeah.
All right?
But it's the same thing. But you can't get upset about some guy liking some photos. You can't. This is why most people break up. Let's be honest
Yeah,
about it.
Instagram isn't
No,
real life.
yeah. This is why people break up. So for me to come in and say, well, no. It's okay. He's a man. He's gonna like photos.
But why you gotta like it? Just look at it
No,
and
but-
move on.
But
Look, maybe screenshot it and put it in your group chat for a bit of banter, but then just move on.
None of this is okay, guys.
No, but it's okay liking photos.
Even bikini ones. He's liking with them within 10 seconds.
Does she look good in the bikini?
Derek, you
Fair.
are shaking up the neighborhood today, let me tell you.
Does she
There's
look?
an earthquake in town.
Hold on.
There's a storm and it's called a Chisora.
Storm Derek.
Listen, all I'm saying is, if the picture look nice, you like it. There's nothing wrong with that.
I've got to say, your wife is a very patient woman. I love her so much. Emily, you got the biggest shout out to you right now.
Aw.
But I don't like photos, though.
Okay, because you're a real man.
You're respectful.
yeah.
No, I don't, because there's nothing rocks me apart from my wife. I don't like any other photos.
There we go.
Yeah. But he likes because he's one foot in, 1 foot out.
There we
There
go.
we
So that's what we
go.
needed to know. He's liking it because he's still 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
That's why I say to you, remember when you have that one in your back of the mind, the one that got away, which used to rock your world. That's it.
Too fresh for me. Anyway.
It's all right, Wallis. You're doing really good with this breakup situation.
All right, let me do the next one.
Okay.
I've been with my partner for 5 I've been with my partner
Wallis is
for
right
5
in
years.
to the show.
Was this me that wrote in? We talk about the future, but every time I bring up marriage jackets, they say not yet. And I'm starting to wonder if not yet means not ever.
5 years.
How do I know when it's time to wait and when it's time to walk away?
They've been together for 5 years.
Yes.
And then they want to talk about marriage and no, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna say this, yeah. I know you're getting married, but I apologize. Yeah.
Gosh.
Shit.
I say to every man out there, yeah, don't get married until your wife is pregnant.
Wow.
After?
How come?
Because that way, you know she can give you what you want.
In a sense of like home life?
Home life, can she look after you? You live together, you have a baby together, and then you get married afterwards. Yeah,
Interesting. I've
because
never heard that before.
most women now, they get married afterwards. 2 years later, they want a divorce, and then the baby's born, and then they can't handle it. You know, so you actually be with somebody, live together for 5 years, 6 years, have a baby, do everything else you do when you're married. Then afterwards, she's clocked some miles on her with the kids, and you have clocked some miles with together. You get married because none of you lot are gonna go anywhere now.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yeah,
To save
so-
the party to our family.
Yeah, because everybody now, they get married, and afterwards they realize, you know what? This is not for me. I want to go out. I want to party. I want to do this. You know, as you ladies say, I want to turn up.
Yeah. My girl likes to party all the time.
Exactly.
Party all the time. Party
So
all
now
the time.
imagine now you wasted so much money on a wedding, and then suddenly, it's not for me. I'm going. I'll see you later.
That is the ultimate party, though. Let's have it right.
Which one?
The wedding is the ultimate party.
Yeah, it's an ultimate party, yes. But you have to do it after 15 years or 10 years.
So my excuse and my reasoning why I want to be married with 4 children is because I think that you then get lost in your family and lost in your kids, and it's no longer about just you two anymore. So my ideal is to be married prior so that I can experience like me and Ed, and like we both really enjoy that day and have that special time together. And then I can have the kids after.
You see, that's a good way of thinking of it. Do you understand? Because you know what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you've been together with your man for a long time and stuff like that. But most women don't think like that.
They just want the dress.
They just want the dress. And after
the
the
ring.
dress, and they get home, they can't do the chores. They can't do this. They can't do this. And it's like, it's just not working out for me. I want a divorce.
Yeah, I mean, like divorces are 80% up or something, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
80% of marriages end in divorce if you get married in your 20s, is that
Yeah,
right?
because they didn't live together for a while. You know, you have to live with your partner and understand your partner's habits.
Learn if you can deal with it.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, living with a man's tough.
It is tough. I know.
Yeah.
Ask my wife.
It is
Back in
tough.
the days when I used to drink, I'll come to the house, take my shoes off. By the time I get in bed, everything ordered, my socks, my underwear, everything. And then she has to wake up in the morning and pick everything out.
You were terrible.
I was terrible.
No, I think most my one's a little bit like that too. It's like a magician has just gone, and then it's just like.
And I sometimes
Yeah.
I tell her, I think we got an elf in the house because everything is clean. No joking.
Damn, them fairies, honestly, them fairies be working hard and overtime, let me tell you.
No, honestly, you're right though. I used to pick up all my ex-boyfriend's clothes and fold them all the time, whether he was in the shower, gone to bed, gone to work, was to the gym. Because yeah, they just leave them in a pile.
I haven't trained them well
How
enough.
long you been single?
Basically this year.
Yeah.
Like pretty much, yeah.
You found a good man now.
Yeah, thank you.
Do
I
you want
appreciate
to
that.
hook you up?
Yeah.
One of my boys.
I mean, God, I've got dates coming out my lugos this week, haven't I?
Have you?
Yeah,
She's a fucking catch.
I know.
Which one? Which other day
They've
you
all
going
come out of
on?
nowhere.
Which one you going on?
I haven't really said yes yet, but there's quite a few pending, aren't there?
Okay, like so. Where do people take people for dates now?
I don't know. You tell me.
I ain't been in
And
the
there best
game.
be a driver there to pick me up.
Oh, it has to be a driver.
Yeah.
We're talking Uber.
No, I'm not talking Uber.
Oh, you want Rolls Royce?
No, I don't want Rolls Royce.
Okay.
You just want a driver.
Either their driver or a chauffeur. I'm giving up my evening. I'm giving up my time
Wow.
to spend my time with you.
Are you joking?
No.
Why can't you just get there yourself and then suddenly, if you don't want a date, you live by yourself?
Because romance is not dead, and neither is chivalry. And I'm more than happy being by myself and being single. I don't need
It's economy
anyone.
though.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, like, and then you get there. Let's say you go on a date. What are you ordering for food?
Well, I'm vegan.
You're vegan.
So I'm a cheap date.
You're a cheap date, but what are you drinking?
I rack up in the alcohol. Tequila.
Tequila. Which one?
Casa Azul, Papa Salt Gin. Don't know, I haven't decided
Are
yet.
you fucking kidding me? Them fucking things are expensive.
So have you not got any friends for me then?
No, I got friends.
What are you saying?
I got friends for you.
Because it's fine if you don't. That's
No,
all right.
trust
I'm
me.
actually not looking.
I got
so-
my friends for you, but but you actually know because you're vegan.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's quite cool. And
Oh,
then you
thank
can tequila. So what's the time ratio now on like, when you go on a first date? Your first date, you don't get a kiss.
Oh, you're not getting a kiss on the first
Okay.
date.
On the second date?
My last boyfriend, I made him wait 2 years before
Okay.
we fucked. Controversial, I know.
Chastity belt.
Who was he fucking? He must have been fucking somebody
He
else.
could have been fucking whoever he wanted. I wasn't ready to fuck him.
Huh?
No, we like weren't together. We were like kind of seeing each other, but we weren't, physical yet. I wasn't ready. I was still getting over someone. I didn't ask him to wait. He waited.
And you wanted to shop a driven car, you wanted a Dom Perignon, you wanted the Costa Zoo, whatever it's called, and you're not giving up the goodies.
Wow, they hang around.
Derek.
So I must be doing something right, Derek.
Our parents raised us right.
Yeah, we're
They'd
respectful
had to wait a
women.
long time too.
There we go.
Yeah.
We've
What?
never had a one-night stand.
Year and a half.
There we go.
Got a ring.
Woo-woo.
Actually, know what?
And I got out of jail.
My
You
wife
both made the right choices.
My wife made me at least like 9 months.
See, 9 months.
See,
that's a great amount of time.
I just want to know what's the dating like. It's quite mad out there.
Yeah, it's
Jeez.
crazy. This is why I'm not dating.
I'm terrified. Thank God I haven't
No,
got
but you know what? You can't say that because it's not nice because you're giving fear to everybody else who's trying to date. You understand? Like people wanna go out and date and stuff like that. So you can't say, oh,
If people want to go out and date, people should go out and date.
yeah.
It's a beautiful thing connecting with other people, even if it just ends up in a friendship and it doesn't go any further.
Mm.
But this because I got 2 daughters, and sometimes we go for lunch with other kids, and they get there and they see on the iPads,
The other
on the
kids.
phone, and then suddenly you're like, is this how they're gonna start dating on the iPads?
Oh shit! I never
Because
thought of
most
that.
people meet each other on what they call them the Tinder and all this stuff.
Yeah.
But when they talk on phone, but when they see each other,
Yeah.
it's all quiet, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm going home. I'll see you later. Bye.
Yeah.
Yeah, my friends think it's strange that my advice is when they're like, oh, he's not messaging me, I'm like, just ring him. And they're like, no, I can't do that. And I'm like, just ring him. If you can't have a phone conversation, then you can't have a conversation over dinner. It's just pointless.
I FaceTime all my friends.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love a FaceTime as
Yeah.
well. Yeah,
People
I
are
agree.
like, why are you FaceTiming? I'm like, because I want to see how you're doing.
Oh.
That's how Ed got me. He FaceTimed me straight away. And I was
Did
like,
he?
fucking crazy.
The
I love it.
confidence.
Hello.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I love it.
What was Ed's opening line?
I went up to him. I walked up to him he was in like the VIP section.
This is such a hot story.
Stormed through. He was the only good looking one in there, moved everyone around. And I just grabbed him by the face, kissed him. I went, you can do better than that. And then walked off without who he was all with. And then he come and followed me and was like, asked me for my number. And I was like, don't ask what I do for a living, these boring questions. But I obviously gave him my number. And then that's when he FaceTimed me.
Hold on. So you
Yeah.
rocked up on him?
Rocked up,
Yeah.
grabbed tequila. I had a lot of tequila. Kiss, walk off.
Oh, so you kissed the tequila, not him?
Kissed him on my lips.
On
be fair.
Tongue?
No, just a little one.
Yeah,
To be
just a little
fair,
tease.
Low
Taster.
key, a little bit like not okay to do that to people, but I don't know.
No, I like that. You know why I like
Yeah.
that? Because when you want something, you know what you want.
Mm.
It's good for a woman to do
Yeah.
it now. Now imagine if a dude does that. That
Yeah.
motherfucker
Fair.
in jail.
I would have kind of liked it.
Huh?
I would have kind of liked it. I feel like it's my move being put back on me.
I mean, that's quite cool. Well done on you. That's amazing.
Yeah, but I understand what you're saying. It would be like classed as something not okay.
No,
Yeah.
no. But you knew
But thank God
that-
he received it okay.
Yeah, this is okay.
I got the vibe.
Do you know
He was
what I mean?
clearly a slut. I'm joking.
Now we're getting married. Well, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah.
Derek, if you had, I don't know, any advice, right? Any advice, whether it's dating, whether it's ambition, career, personal, family, yourself, what would it be?
You know what? Yeah, my advice to everybody: you need to find somebody you can actually have fun with.
Mm.
You know, someone you can have, happy Fridays with.
Aw.
You
Marry
know,
your best friend, is that
yeah.
what you're saying?
You don't need your wife to be your best friend. You just need someone to love and have arguments and just chat. You understand?
Yeah.
Someone to do life with.
Yeah, life. Yeah, because at the end of the day, when it's all said and done,
Mm.
it's sad. You know, when you're like in your, because everybody likes to get married when they're like trying to find somebody in their 40s. And they're like, oh my God, I want to find somebody and they have kids. But you had all that time in your 30s and 20s to have kids, And my advice to all the young ladies out there, even the guy in your life, the one you say is a bum, he's a perfect guy for you. Because he will love you and cherish you and adore you 24/7, more than the guy you want right now.
Who's going to send you a chauffeur?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Do you understand? Do you get what I come from?
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
budging, but I do understand.
No, you're not budging because you got your thing you want. You know what? Women know what they want. You know exactly what you want. But I'm just saying this to other ladies who are just trying to make it, to have a family, to have a house. It's quite hard. I see so many. If you look at the ratio right now, it's like 85% of women are single. That's not good.
Thanks, Derek. I'm right here.
I know.
No, I'm joking.
You're choosy. You're very picky, though, I can tell.
Yeah, I'm very picky. I never really find anyone I like. But you know what? I will take your advice.
Because they ain't got that A-rap, buddy.
All right. Well, on that note.
On that note, guys, we're going to wrap up here.
Do you like tall guys?
Yeah.
Do you like black guys?
Yeah.
Oh, if my phone was there, I'd have called my boy. I'll put you on FaceTime.
FaceTime him.
We're going to FaceTime one of Derek's friends just straight after this when we wrap up now.
All right.
Thank you so much for joining us, guys. We hope you've enjoyed the advice that Derek has given us. Whether you take that or not is totally on you.
Thank you. We have been your hosts and neighbours. I'm Wallis Day.
I'm Francesca Allen.
I am Derek Ward, the love man machine. I'm joking. No, I'm Derek Chisora. Thank you very much for having me. Girls Next Door.
And Derek, where can our listeners find you on socials?
I got a podcast. Let me tell you something. Me and Jermaine Genius, we've done so many episodes now. We are number 5 on Spotify.
Wow, that's
You gonna have us
amazing.
on?
Do you want to come on?
Yeah, can the girls next door come on?
Yeah, come on.
Let's collab. Let's do it.
All right, we're doing it.
Yeah?
Yes.
Let's do that.
Yes.
Come on.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's quite sick. You like it?
All right, we're doing
Perfect.
it. Girls on tour. Thank you, Derek.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.